Hello my friends, welcome to another episode of Warhammer 40,000 Inquisitor Martyr. My name is Wilfred. So this is a live recording with the live commentation, so I hope you enjoy this format. Sometimes I do some editing to make it short so that some of you may not have the time to watch a longer video. Those videos are great, but then sometimes you lack the kind of interaction, or shall I say a little bit more casual discussion of what things are doing, how things are working, and so on. So I thought maybe I'm going to share that with you. Now at the backdrop, I'm going to play the Void Crusade again, one of my favorite game modes in this game. And I'm missing, I'm down to 3 more missions, so I'm going to do 3 missions for you guys. They are of the level plus 5 to plus 7. Now, bear in mind that this is still a work in progress character at level 81, so anything plus 5 and above could be quite challenging sometimes. Good thing is that I've got 7 lives, so I could kind of like afford to get some defeats here and there, just to push the build a little bit more than I sometimes be comfortable with, because when I play the Crusader, I play really safe. So when I play the Psyker, I say, well, since I know a little bit more about how this game works, may as well just try to do my best to get a little bit more aggressive. Now, from the attribute wise, maybe just talk about a Psyker a little bit. I've got it up to the plus crit chance, and because I'm not really going for the low health kind of like Berserker build so far, so the last point is not really that useful for me. I'm more into resilience instead, because it does give me the kind of like good dodge chance and later on the resist. And I do need the resist, because with the plus 6 I'm closer to 60% cap. I'm still working towards there, so I've got 17% dodge, which in the Crusader you see it as a deflect. So I got dodge because I'm a light kind of like leather or light kind of wear person, not like the Crusader, which is a heavy armor. So this is a light armor, so it's a dodge instead of deflect. And damage reduction 34% is not that great, but I'm still working. It's a work in progress character. What I do feel proud though is that it is I'm going to scroll up this a little bit so they can see. The crit chance is 4.46%, but then I do have an additional 7.5% for the skill that you're going to see later on in a little bit. So it's 53 point something 5. So that is pretty good. And crit hit strength, if you're new to this game, it does have a pretty bizarre formula. It doesn't open up the very last tier, but I do need to balance between all resist and crit hit strength. So I got it up to the 5th tier, but it's still pretty respectable, I think. And the good thing is that there's a pretty decent kind of amount of crit damage to scale it up. My hit damage is 228%. And 23% the reflect damage. So far, I do have the suppression damage bonus as well. So yeah, that is basically what is my in progress character is like. My gear wise is don't laugh at it. My gear is still very very kind of like basic. Some of them is like 45. Some of them are like 48. But in this game, as you know, the level of the item is not really that important compared to, say, the affixes that you pick and the range of the affixes that you have. As of course, the Psalm Doctrine, as well as the shards or just Psalm code that you use, that will help you make your character stronger in a way that you want to build it again. So I got like the hit damage bonus, I've got the more hit damage bonus, and I've got something like the crit also stun enemies. So I've some kind of like a stun kind of like crowd control if I may. So yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Now in terms of psychic power, so it's very special to Psyker, because Psyker, you configure your skill not just based on the weapon. You don't have to use all this psychic power, but you could use a psychic power, but that make it like really configurable. Like for example, if you look at this, right, I got Firestorm as my area damage power. I configure it such a way that it has all these elements like plus crit chance, vulnerability, and so on. I've got another one, extermination, which is the one that I really like. A lot of like 5 columns everywhere, and that is also give me the skill gain as a shield charge. So I have a little bit of like a shield there as well, vulnerability, crit hit, and I reserve this spontaneous combustion really for armor breaking. So if I do have enemies that are more armor, then it has an armor bar against it, then I will try to use this one to do a combustion, or I will use this to just combust the enemies around me. If I don't use the armor item to teleport, I can levitate as well, and this gives me a flexibility when I'm sort of like, a little bit of my Marvel heroes, if you recall, like Captain Marvels or some of these characters that can fly, and this you can do the same thing too. And the good thing about it is that you can also configure this to be to have a health regen and so on, which is pretty cool. All these are being configurable. You can just pick any power that you have depending on what kind of passive that you have. It's very rich in terms of the setup. I can have the second weapon as well, which reserved for all the blessing. I'm not going through all the item here. Basically, I've got like Fury Form, I've got Endurance, as well as Misfortune. So against it's like, it's really against the armor, heavy armor, a bit of health regen, a bit of like area damage. The buff to my hit damage. Now I do have to remember to rebuff myself, and to rebuff myself, I switch weapon and press several buttons. My complaint about this game, slightly keeping it real, is that sometimes it just take a bit of lag. So I configure my macro in Razer hypnosis that would give me that have a kind of like delay between each kind of like press, depending on machine as well. If a machine is powerful enough, you don't have that kind of lag. But you'll see later, it kind of like freezes the character for a while to go through. Like you have to change weapon, blessing 1 to 3, then after change weapon again. It's just one of those like pretty clunkiness of it. But hey, not all games are perfect, and this is a game that I love happens to be. Okay, cool. Let's do this one first here. This is the Demonic Incursion, one of my favorite kind of gameplay. And I pick up some tarot card to bump the level up as well. And let's go along with it. So that is, I've got 7 lives. I need to survive until the end. I'm just recording straight away, so win or lose, it will be that 7 life that I've got here. Let's hope that I win, of course. And I can see the Psyker, even without trying, it took me only 1.5 hours to reach to where I am today, here right now. But if a Crusader usually is a 2 hour plus, like, by the time I get to here. So I can see that's a big difference. Now I'm using a macro right now to toggle 1, 2, 3, toggle back, right? So it takes a few seconds.
We will face a demonic incursion, and we're both aware of the consequences.
I mean, look, these are all fire people, which I try to avoid. Yep, that's done. I'm not interested in all this, like, just want to have it fast. Sometimes, I mean, the loot is from this enemy is not really going to be that exciting, unfortunately. Shield myself. Okay. Because of the champion, I have aggro. It's very hard to see sometimes because one thing I have to keep it real is that the map is very can be very hard to see. Okay, so that's cool. Done. Let's get out. I mean, there are 3 treasures, but I don't bother to sort of farm around this area. Yeah, but sometimes the loot in the mission is not that exciting. Usually it's the end of the Supreme mission that make it more interesting. So that's done. Crusader would take a little bit longer, but you know, Psyker, as you can see, is pretty decent. Very fast, clear speed. I should have started that. I mean, that's fine, really. Okay, so this could be this is a good one. Although I have to say, I'll lose the +2 force, which is a bit unfortunate because that is the attribute that I need. But maybe I can roll it. The +19% inoculator effect duration. I can roll it. The good thing about it is I have 2 red. So 2 red, I can have 1 heal and 1 suppression, kind of like refill. So that is a good one. It also gives me a focus stay. So that is not too bad. This one no use. So usually a little bit of like inventory management. Not as terrible, I would say. Not as terrible as say some of the games that you spend a lot of time back in the base. But I know, excuse my my messiness. But this one could be a good one. At least I could use, perhaps to it's a good one. It's pretty good. Give me some health as well. Not bad. Health on kill. I can change all this, of course. My character give me a bit of passive. Passive, I go for I would go for things like the bonus to area effect. That is good as well. Okay, so next one, second last one, which is a hunt. So I've got the I only have 1 life to start with. Do I need this one? I don't really need one, but let's see. Let's hope this is not too hard. I don't think I can speed through this one as what you've seen earlier on, because that will be quite scary. But I don't know. I'll see. Sometimes you never know if you don't try, I guess. Yeah. All right. Cool. I remember this one. It's pretty scary stuff.
The web of heresy and corruption is spun by powerful beings and perverted minds. Hunt their leaders, and this construct of evil will come crashing down.
Well, it's a bit of like isn't it scary for you guys to see? Whoa! I can hear all the sound. It's like some really weird gun going on. Like, you know, just keep banging the sound. Oh, fire! Very scary. You are guilty. Ooh, big one. Combustion. Okay, so this is a worthwhile chest to go for. Done. Okay, boss time. Mini boss. Whoa, a bit of lag. A bit worried. Okay, reapply the blessing. A bit of lag here and there. I think there's a chest around here, if I'm not wrong. If my memory serves me right, there should be a chest around here. I don't know why. I don't really get it. Where is it? Okay, let me see. There is, isn't it a chest around this area? Yep, there's one here. How can I miss that? Okay, next one. Let's teleport. Alright, cool. Let's go. I mean, this map sometimes not easy to teleport across. Ooh, let me see. Can I take that? Oh, wow, I can. No problem. I mean, these are very high damage stuff. Sometimes all this sound that you hear is very, very scary. That you kind of like can sense like what is hurting you. Let me see if there is. Ooh, is there a new boss? Yep. Ooh, let me shield myself. Done. Whoa, whatever gun that sound, right, like bam, 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 those are really bad things. I mean, you cannot ignore those sounds. These sounds are there to kill you. Alright, cool. Whoa, let's go. Wow. Oh, whoa, this is the seasonal boss. Amazing. What on earth? Alright, cool. Success is measured in blood. That's what they always say. Alright, that's done. Bubble. Does it help? I don't know what the bubbles are for. Okay, last one. Let's reapply blessing. I think my blessing fell off. Every 1.5 minutes I need to reapply blessing. Just like playing the World of Warcraft, what is it? The Paladin in the past. If you get me. Ooh, let's go. Done! Mission success. Okay, and I'm gonna get the chest as well. And then I can just bugger off. Yeah. Okay, now is the last mission, the Supreme mission. Let me just clear my inventory first. Which is going to be a couple of levels above me, I think. We will see. Alright, get some Psalms as well. This week it's just getting more, I think, Psalms or what have you. Nope, this is not that exciting for me. Nope, salvage that. And the alright, cool. Now, unlike, there's some other things as well. What am I doing here? Okay, sorry guys. Let me just sort out my inventory, which is important. Now, usually at this stage of the video, I'll apply like a 50% carb damage bonus for Crusader and so on, taking on 110 content. But I don't want to use it for my 82 character. Yeah, I want to save it for higher content. But still, I mean, it is not low level. It's like 89, which is now I'm like this 7 level above me. So I am going to do it my best. This is a purge one. I am reluctant to put a more enemy onto me because, you know, it's kind of like a bit a counter kind of like intuitive to add more enemy for a purge event, because purge you just want to get done fast, right? That's what purge is. So Supreme mission, do or die, that's it. 7 lives or 3 lives, should I say? I think 3 lives, I'm not quite sure. Sometimes I pick some difficulties that limit my number of lives, so to only 1 or so on. So we will see what it means in just a bit. Yeah, it's very exciting. I like playing the Psyker a lot. It's very, very fast. I just love it. Alright, cool. 1 life. 1 life only. Why am I doing this to myself? Whoa. Oh, you know what? I want to show you guys something quite cool, which is a tactical mode, which is the this I can see the heat. You see, like this. You see all red in color, and could be useful when it comes to like you know, all these enemy, like what they're doing. And I feel that I'm like a soldier here. Try my best to like spot all these like enemies when everything is on fire. You can't really see them properly. It's not really for camera. It's not good for you guys to watch, but it's good for me to decipher what's happening. You can even see the enemy throwing like you can actually recognize. I mean, it's very hard to describe to you all, and you probably won't believe me. Whoa. You probably won't believe me, but it is possible to see the enemy by their silhouette on what they are. So that is really cool. Now I think this is going to be the end soon. Ooh, yeah. I know what this one is. Okay, let me just combustion them. And all this, you know, the purple thingy in my abnormality. what is it called? It's something that is like, you know, it's something very special to Psyker that will, as I deal Psyker damage, kind of like, you know, because I'm overheated, it kind of like damage me as well. It's just one of those things. Whoa! Yeah, that was the my mistake. It was too many mobs around the area. Oh, I got 3 life actually. It's one of those like thing that I got. One of those tarot card that say every 50 enemy I'll get like, you know, one life or whatever. So I don't need to do a tactical one all the time, tactical view, because it probably. Hey, okay, man. Shield myself. Do a combustion. Oh wow. That was like very close. It's not easy. Like I said, this is not easy stuff. That was a bit scary moment, but it's okay. I mean, I got it all sorted. I think the rest of it is going to be straightforward. I think I let my blessing fell off as well, unfortunately. Very amateur of me. Alright, let's go for this guy here. Alright, no drama. Oh, I got blueprint. Done? Alright, cool. So I finished off the Supreme mission. A little bit of like scary moments here and there. Because I'm still leveling up, my gear is still a little bit behind the curve. And I make a mistake of not having the blessing on all time. I remember that, just that sometimes when I make video, kind of like forgot when I keep talking. So I Supreme mission usually have, well, you know, depending on the number of keys that you collected, you can open up to that, you know, six keys. I think for this season we have 6. And info fragments will give me information on what some of them is. Like this one I'm not going to open. This one I'm, you know, man, I mean, I could actually die with my own, like, you know, anomaly. So this is good. Some of them is like, you know, not so good. I think there's one Archaeotech shard that I'm not sure about which one is it, but we'll see. So this is good. Okay, so this is the main chest. Then I've got my ancient. It's really annoying. Look at all these things that spawn around me. I mean, I could actually literally die looting. Okay. Whoa. Can you believe it? Like, you know, what am I gonna do? Oh no, this is shard, isn't it? Oh man, I clicked the wrong button, isn't it? This is shard. I don't need the shard. Never mind. Then we have the tarot card. Okay, and then I have the consumable, and I have the. I don't need crafting material. I don't need time code. So this one should be blueprint, I guess. No, morality. Then this one is blueprint, maybe. Yep, there's a blueprint as expected. Then I've got 2 more key, and the 2 more key is really. I think I got the shard, Archeo shard, right? Which I don't need. I think this is something I would need. What is this? Yep, this is the Archaeotech, which is great stuff. Between time code, consumable, and crafting material, I'll go for consumable because it may help my leveling later on. Why did I use the level XP buff, man? Seriously. Right, done. Yeah, next time, I should have used the XP buff. Still with me. I've got so much XP buff, I can buff all the way to level 100. Then make my life a little bit faster. There's a lot of mission that I play along as well. So yep, that is the end of the Void Crusade. A little bit scary moments here and there, but that's expected because I'm still trying to master the Psyker, kind of like, you know, gameplay, and let's see what kind of loot I've got. Maybe that is more interesting for you guys to see. Now I quickly will learn something first. This is pyrokinetic stuff. Not bad. This one is not bad because I use a pyrokinetic stuff. So this is a good one. And the blueprint you have to keep. Oh, this is not bad as well. You have to keep collecting because only when you keep I mean, each time when you collect a blueprint, it grants you 5 crafting charges. After you craft it 5 times, you don't have it. So you need to keep farming. It's good. I think it just keep you playing, I guess. So that is the one that I've got, and I've got to just quickly dump all this thing into my inventory. Just a moment, and then we can take a look at what good stuff I've got here. Now let me see. Okay, by the shape of it, this is good. But I got damage against the Daemon and Cultists. Do I really fancy this one? I don't know. Maybe it's good for Azure mission when I face the Daemon machine. I don't know if it counts as a Daemon or not. That is pretty cool, right? 100% or 74%. Force Sword. Again, the affix is not that exciting. This is pretty good. Explore and kill, dealing 50% of base damage, shocking the enemy shocking enemies in an area. That's pretty good. In Plants of Wrath, I think Wrath is something to do with the Berserker or Enrage, a mechanism maybe. Let's see what. I think I'll unlock this one and see what this one is. Calm is to do with I think removing the wrath hit. So Wisdom is good because that will help me with my XP kind of like leveling. I think this one will also have the plus attribute as well, if I'm not wrong. I play quite a lot of Wisdom. Then the Stride, I can't remember what Stride is. I kept it in a notebook somewhere. I need to toggle to my notebook, but it could be something interesting. Not quite sure. I think when I crit, something happened maybe. Then I got a bunch of stuff that I could sort of like. I don't think I'll use any of this, but it's still quite a lot of good stuff. I mean, the comparison here is not really apple to apple, because it compare against all the Psalm doctrine as well, which of course is not ideal. But this could be a good one because it give me a more relevant orange text to it. So I may want to spend some time re-rolling the stuff here to get the fixes I want. So this one is something I want. And this one, well, this one is not really useful, unfortunately. And the none of these are really exciting. Well, so there are some potential upgrade here and there, and I just have to give it a try to see whether it's good for me or not. But yeah, I'm excited. I think Psyker has a pretty good vibe with me. I don't know. People told me that Psyker was very strong in the past before the nerf, but good for me. I never played the unnerfed version, so I don't know what he was capable of doing. But then compared to Crusader, it's a lot faster, also pretty effective. May not be as durable, but I can deal with that for now. All right, thank you very much for watching, and any question, drop me a note below, and yeah, enjoy. See you next time. Bye bye.